The truth is that all art is abstract, actually. Even art that is realistic, based on the human anatomy. This is because once you remove something from its context, whether or not there is a God, everything becomes absurd. If there is a creator, such as an artist or God, that thing that they're creating comes from their mind. For instance, God would create the very first thing that exists, and it only has the context that he gives it in, but he's pulling it from his mind. And so it's randomly from his mind, and he is just saying, I'll do it like this. For what reason? Only that it makes sense within the context, the arrangement, the constraints that it's going to be placed in. And so the same goes with all nature. For instance, if you take a toothbrush and you remove it from the natural world, and let's say you get rid of all humans and all organisms that have teeth, and so you just have a toothbrush sitting there. Let's say you remove all things in the universe except for this toothbrush, it's just floating in a black void of space. Then you have this object that doesn't make any sense. It has no use. It has no purpose. It's just a shape that has color and it has these things on it, and it just doesn't make any sense. It isn't until you put it in the world, where a world where teeth exist and humans exist and so on, that it is given purpose. So once we remove anything from its context, then we see that it is actually just an abstract thing. This goes for humans, this goes for everything in the universe. So things only make sense if they're in among other things that they depend on to be useful, to make sense. We see this in abstract art, but we should translate this into all art because, like I said, things only make sense within their context. And this is why all art is actually abstract art.